So imagine you have a friend and your friend tells you, surprise, guess what? And you say, what? I'm pregnant with twins. Oh, great. Congrats. Do you know what they are? And she's like, well, I think it's probably going to be like same-sex twins. They might be two boys. And it turns out that's the case. And so when you ask her, well, congratulations to you and your boyfriend, she's like, well, not so fast. Huh? As it turns out, she's not sure who the daddy is of the twins. So she thinks it's either the boyfriend or some random guy that she has sex with. Then when the babies are born, it turns out that the twins have two different daddies. Because she realized that she had sex with two different men the same day, and one of the men conceived one son and the other man conceived the other son, all in the same time period. Well, this story is true and it happened in Brazil. And I'm going to read it according to the New York Post. Yes, it's a doozy. And hello, everyone. Good evening. It's your girl, Miss Ann Little Call. And I'm coming to you out of NYC on this beautiful and quiet Wednesday evening. So, this is in the section called Living under the New York Post. And I have to say, I've never heard anything like this in my life. But, you know, science is really phenomenal because for a woman to basically conceive twins and they have different fathers, that's phenomenal. But it's also phenomenal that a woman was that stupid and really slutty to do something like that. So now these twins are going to be in the Guinness Book of Records of having two different fathers. That's just a shame and a scandal. But anyway, it reads, mom gives birth to twins with different dads after sex with two men on same day. This new mom had a 1 in a million conception. Her babies may be twins, but they have different bio dads. A 19-year-old Brazilian woman gave birth to twins 9 months after having sex with two men on the same day. As their first birthdays loomed, she began having doubts over who their father was. So she decided to take a paternity test to confirm her suspicions. Local news outlet Global reported. The anonymous woman originally suspected only one of the two men to be the father of the twins. So she collected his DNA, but it only turned up positive for one child. I remember that I had sex with another man. She called him to take the test, which was positive, the new mom said, who asked not to be identified, told the outlet. I was surprised by the results. I didn't know this could happen. They are very similar. While this phenomenon is jaw-dropping, it's certainly not impossible. It is possible to happen when two eggs from the same mother are fertilized by different men. Dr. Tulio Jorge Franco, the woman's attending physician, told local news outlet Global. The babies share the mother's genetic material, but they grow in different placentas. Heteropaternal superfecundation, I never heard of that, is an extremely rare phenomenon that occurs when a second ova released during the same menstrual cycle is additionally fertilized by the sperm cell of a different man in separate sexual intercourse, according to the journal Biomedica. Dr. Franco admitted he never thought he would see a situation like this in his lifetime, as it's 1 in a million, and claims there are only about 20 other instances in the world like it. Meanwhile, the twins, who are now 16 months old, are currently looked after by just one of the fathers, their mom told Global. It's unclear if the other plays any role in their lives. But these unique twins aren't the first to score international headlines. In 2015, a judge ruled that a New Jersey man only had to pay child support for one of the twins because he only fathered one of them, and that's fair. During the controversial case, DNA expert Karl-Heinz Wersinger's testimony cited an academic study he published in 1997 that found that different fathers occurs in about 1 out of every 13,000 reported paternity cases involving twins. Since an egg has a lifespan of 12 to 48 hours and a sperm is viable for 7 to 10 days, there is about a week's time for potential overlap in the fertilization of 2 eggs by 2 sperm from 2 separate acts of intercourse with different men. Dr. Keith Edelman, director of obstetrics at New York's Mount Sinai Hospital, told CNN at the time of the trial, "It is more common than we think," Edelman continued. "In many situations, you would never know because there is no reason to do a paternity test on twins." You're still nasty for that. You had sex with 2 men the same day, and instead of using protection, you conceived those children. Now, you assumed that because they was twins, that they would have the same father. But a year later, you realize, no, they may have different fathers. One may be the boyfriend, but another may be just a random guy that I sleep with from time to time. And that's starting to be the case. But see, what makes me mad about this is that you messed up your children. Because see, your children are twins, but they're fraternal half twins because they have different fathers. They have different fathers. So they got to live with the fact that mommy smutted herself out the same day we were conceived, and that's why we don't have shared identity. They don't have the same DNA. Like, they don't have it because they have different fathers. You know, some of these women are really nasty. Some of these men are nasty, but I got to be honest, for a woman to do that, like, if you're going to do something like that, you got to protect yourself. If you're going to have all this fun like that, okay, fine. Protect yourself because you got to think about your children and their legacy and your legacy, but more so your children's legacy. And this is why I say it doesn't pay to be a HOE. And with that being said, I'm signing off. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive notices on future uploads and lives. Later.